This meeting today, the only meeting that's taken place with this group?
No, there's been multiple meetings, but this was the meeting. Since the last meeting, this was the only in-person meeting.
Yeah.
Good evening. My name is Linda Oppenheim. I live at 45 South Harrison Street, Princeton, and along with Larry Spruill, I co-chair Not in Our Town, the local racial justice organization. Not in Our Town supports the aim of a reestablished civil rights commission to foster continuing awareness of continuing discrimination and to develop mutual understanding and respect among all groups. Not in Our Town has and would be happy to continue to partner with Human Services in these endeavors. However, to bolster the role of the Commission in seeing that no person is deprived of equal services in the municipality, as is written in the draft of the procedures, we feel that two of the provisions need to be strengthened. The first one is the intake process. We support an alternate route of filing discrimination complaints, which could be against the Human Services Department itself, through the Civil Rights Commission directly. The second is the setting up of the outside mediation, which you've been talking about, that the Civil Rights Commission itself, whose full time will be focusing totally on civil rights, will get to know mediators, who does a good job, who doesn't, that they should have the role of helping to decide on a mediator. They will become the experts. They will come to know who is who.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Doesn't it seem like it should be the two parties that are against each other that should both agree on the mediator?
But who will be recommending? Who, if they need help in deciding?
Okay, you're saying that the commission, instead of the Human Services Director, that the commission should be...
I understand is overburdened as it is now, yes. So making these changes in the draft will show that our government wants the citizens to know that they care, that they feel comfortable and safe in their dealings with the municipal offices, and that they recognize the intelligence and the integrity of the people who will be chosen for the Civil Rights Commission to carry out their assignments. Thank you very much.
Wait, I have a question. Can you stay there? So you support the change we've made so that anyone can, the no wrong door idea, and that anyone, you can lodge the complaint anywhere. But you raise an interesting issue that if the complaint is against Human Services and all the complaints go to them, then what?
Well, it's going to the affirmative action officer.
Affirmative action person.
Well, not, so that would be different than this flow chart, right?
No.
But we are...
Oh, I see. It's just, your flow charts, yep. Okay. But it's, doesn't, it still looks like the way this is written that it would go through Human Services, doesn't it?
Well, I think we can maybe have an additional arrow here. I think the Civil Rights Commission members are going to understand the process very well. So if they ever get a complaint against a member of the municipality, including somebody at Human Services or somebody administration or somebody else, they would know that would need to be referred to the affirmative action officer. And I think that Mayor Floyd's recommendation of having this chart readily available would help to help clarify what, so people know the process. I would rather have public comment and then have us discuss, but since we've opened the door, I just wanted to mention one thing about, we had a discussion earlier about body cameras, and for those of you who didn't see the article about body cameras in Seattle, it had a lot to do about just the Open Public Records Act and privacy issues, and one of the reasons why somebody might choose to go to outside mediation as opposed to doing the informal conflict resolution is they may care a lot about their privacy. And so when you open it up to the Civil Rights Commission, we can't fully guarantee people's privacy necessarily. And so that's why that route is there. And we want to make sure when people come in, they're very aware. One of the most poignant parts of that article was a police officer telling this woman on tape that, of course, this was going to be kept private. And then it was on YouTube, and she had all this personal information about herself, where she lived, her family, and so we just want to make sure we're never in that situation. And so that's part of the reason why there's these different avenues here. Daniel.